What's up? My name's Matt. Welcome to Diggin. I guess I've got a little explaining to do. First, let me say welcome to Diggin. My name is Matt. Here on Diggin, we specialize in metal detecting, but that doesn't limit us to all kinds of other treasure hunting, marine salvage, and just fun overall adventures. So if you like that kind of stuff, you came to the right place. I guess I should confess, I've never explained to you why I hunt here and this section of woods. So we're going to do a little metal detecting today, and I'm going to explain to you about the history of this trench line that I'm standing on top of. It's fascinating, it is tragic, and it shaped I guess American history and the future of America. So let's go find some targets. Got a nice deep target tucked down in this hole, and it's interesting. I'm not sure what it'll be, because I imagine it's going to be a fired federal bullet, because now we're on the federal side of the battle. So, ooh, yes, that is a really awesome relic. Now I know it doesn't look like much and you can't see what's in there, but I know that there is a bullet in this piece of wood. And now many of these fortifications had trees and things piled up on top of them, so that's why that bullet is in that piece of wood. We'll see if we can get that out of there later, but it's nice and heavy. I know that there's a bullet stuck in there. So that is an awesome relic to have and preserve. So we'll clean it up. So picture this. I'm now laying on the edge of this trench line. I'm a young man from the state of New York. The day is June 3rd, 1864. Directly in front of me are the Confederate forces of General Robert E. Lee. And there are bullets and shrapnel flying all around me. Now, everything you would see behind me here would have been completely clear, cut flat, and these trench lines, this earthworks that I'm sitting on right now, would have justly been turned up. And in fact, some of these earthworks were turned up and created under the heat of battle in a very hasty manner. I may have thrown and lost my belt buckle, I may have lost a coin, or unfortunately my knapsack may have gotten covered up as well. So it will be buried right here on the edge of this trench line. Pretty incredible stuff to think about. All right, I've got my next really deep target. It is way down there. Let's see if we can get it in that scoop. Oh, we got it. Oh, what do we got here? That's a fired bullet, but it's a very strange one. It's got one deep groove sharp ring, so maybe it's a Sharps bullet. But I'm not real sure exactly what that is. But that is awesome. That was way down there in that trench. So, fantastic. Now, let's fast forward. Not a few hours later, and that young Federal man, he would have been pushed out of this trench line by the forces of Robert E. Lee right here. And on this side, now, occupying what was once a Federal trench line is a group of men who fought for the Army of Northern Virginia. They are now, on the other side, there would have been wounded and dying Federal troops, and they would be now occupying and digging out the back side of this trench line and using it as their own fortification. Really incredible stuff. As the battle raged here, tremendous amount of casualties, hundreds of thousands of bullets fired, shells, all kinds of stories of valor and incredible acts of bravery for the person that stood beside each soldier, excuse me, regardless of which side they fought on. So that's a little bit of why I hunt this place. So out of this hole right here, I just picked up my next relic. And it's not very much to look at, but that is a little bitty green percussion cap. This one's been fired. It means it's been struck on the back of the cap by the hammer of the musket. And it was what was used to fire the black powder, to light the black powder, excuse me, and which would then propel the bullet out of the musket barrel. So this trench line would have been covered in potentially thousands and thousands of these little green caps. Now, over the years, metal detectors and treasure hunters have come here and found lots of these, but they've left some other targets, some bullets and things like that. So that's why I always come back. There's always something here to find. Now, I personally could never imagine what battle was like or what modern warfare is like, but this is just a small sample of what you could expect to hear during the fighting. Oh, what is this? That is a dropped bullet. How about that? It's a beautiful dropped bullet. And it was way down there. Nothing out of there. So a dropped bullet simply means that the soldier dropped it and it was not fired. Well, you're also wondering, why is this bullet not white like the other ones I've seen? And the simple fact is that these bullets are so deep down in the ground, very little oxygen was allowed down to the bottom to oxidize and turn this bullet white and calcify it. So that is a very nice dropped bullet. From all the way down here, I just picked up this. That is a very nice little bucking ball. But do you see what's hanging off of it? That brown stuff? That is paper from the original cartridge. And that is incredible. The black is actually the gunpowder. So maybe, just maybe, the other 2 bucks that go with the 3 of those are in there. If not, it was just a single bullet used to muzzle load. And that is in dropped condition as well. That is awesome. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, Matt, why just go dig bullets every day in this kind of place? You know they're going to be fired. But it's the thrill of the chase. I firmly believe that there is a belt buckle, or even maybe something even more personal, hidden within the depths of this trench. And I don't think anybody's found it, and I want to be the one to find it. So that's why we're here. Let's keep going, shall we? Maybe the change in soil composition. As I move down towards this bottom over to my right, the soil on this trench line becomes very different. But got one more target to dig, and we're gonna go home and kiss the baby and feed the wife, or feed the baby, kiss the wife, something like that. You guys know what I mean. But I think I feel it all the way. There it is, right there. There you go. Beautiful dropped. Actually, sorry, that's a fired 3-ringer bullet, and that was way down there. So really excited to have that bullet in my pouch. And another beautiful piece of American history. So if you enjoy metal detecting, treasure hunting, adventuring, and even the occasional lost truck in the river, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. If you like seeing a little bit more about history and a little more I guess, my own personal thoughts and my thoughts of how the experience would have been here, leave me a comment down below. I love sharing this kind of stuff. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, reach down there and click that like button. Until next time, my name is Matt, and this has been Gone Digging. We'll see you right here.